And Angelina is back with us. Why are you playing this, Angelina?
It's not my birthday.
No.
No, that was back in April. But you know me, Manchester United fan, I've always got to try and weave him in somewhere, haven't I? Bruno Fernandes turns 31 today. Big happy birthday to my captain. I mean, love him or hate him, whether you think that he's a great footballer or he moans too much.
He's a great footballer.
Or he is a great footballer.
He's a great footballer. I don't.
Moans a bit too much.
Yeah. But
I
I don't mind that. I don't mind
All
that.
captains have a win, don't they?
Well, I think that's his desire to win coming out. That's all that
I don't have a problem with it.
People think he sulks a bit too much, but I agree. I think it is. I mean, if you were
It's been
playing
a
with some of
massive-
them Man United players, I think a lot of people would be sulking.
He's
wouldn't
been a massive positive for Manchester United in an era where they haven't had a lot of positives.
Should he be captain? That's the question.
The sad thing
Would
is,
he flourish even more if he wasn't?
maybe, and true Joe Root style. You mean? Yeah, I get that. But the obvious question would be, who are you giving it to?
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that's been the issue. That's been the issue.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. So, is he the most suitable for it in amongst that squad? Probably, you know. But I don't get the criticism of him. Really, I think it is over the top. Some of the stuff he does all the gestures. That's a kind of a European thing, hands up in the air and all that stuff. But what really matters is his level of performance on the pitch. And I think over the period he's been very good.
I agree. I mean, most successful signing post Fergie.
Cool.
Got to be. I mean, it ain't going to be Anthony, Donny van der Beek, the return of Paul Pogba or Alexis Sanchez, is it?
No, and it is his birthday.
It's
So
on-
Yeah, we'll give him that.
Well, Harry Maguire, you could argue as well.
And Ahmad Diallo as well as
been
obviously
brilliant
good.
over the years.
Yeah, but obviously there's been a lot of reports about the future of Bruno. talkSPORT understands that he turned down 3 approaches from the Saudi Pro League in the summer. You know, he is 31. He's normally in that number 10 position. They've brought in Matthias Cunha and Brian Mbeumo. You know, Bruno can play in the deeper midfield role, but that's not really where he seems the most comfortable.
He'd be better. See, in that position, he's far better in that position when Manchester United are controlling the game.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's great defensively. I saw him interrupt you, Angela. Beg your pardon.
No.
I went. One game that sticks in my mind was at Everton, where Everton gave Man United a bit of going over, and he actually dropped back deeper, and he took control of the game, and started doing well. And United came back into it, and I think the game ended up a draw. But it's the age-old dilemma. He's probably got far too much quality in terms of creation to be playing in that role.
And that's it. And if they've got these 2 number 10s in, do you think that they are maybe preparing to cash in on Bruno Fernandes?
I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I admire the fact that he's stuck around. I think the fact that he's got Ruben Amorim in as a manager is going to encourage him to stay even more. Look, they've got to prepare for the future, and I'm sure he's going to get offers to go to Saudi in a year or 2 as well. They're not going to go away.
No chance.
And by the way,
Ronaldo even got on the phone, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah.
Martin, the Forest fan, says, "Are you sure you got Bruno's age right? I've seen him on the football pitch. He must be 3 or 4.
Leave him alone.
What's the general take from Manchester United fans on Bruno Fernandes?
I think a few people get a bit frustrated with a little bit of the petulance, but I think the majority of fans do look at it and think, I'd probably be feeling the same if I was playing with some of those players. So I think a lot of people understand it. I think overall he's been a good captain. I think you hear about the stories off the pitch of him, you know, helping members of staff, wanting to try and pay for staff to travel to Wembley for cup finals, etc. So I think overall, I think he's been a really good captain.
I couldn't disagree with that. What about how long is it going to take? Because I just think I think United have signed good players in forward areas, but I think Amorim's going to. It's going to take, I don't know, you tell me, 3 or 4 windows. Because
at least.
I think that actually a good window getting players out, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Which in the modern day can be just as important.
Yeah, although some of them could be coming back.
Yeah, I know that,
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, already stories about Marcus Rashford coming out of Spain, which is amazing, saying that, you know,
3 games.
He's not cutting the mustard and they might be sending him back in January, you know.
Wow.
So, anyway, we shall see. I'm a Bruno Fernandes fan. I've got to say, love his passion for the game. Just don't think he's an ideal captain. But you're absolutely right, Angela. You know, they haven't got many options. Just haven't got many options.
And happy birthday to him.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Angelina.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.